love you too, baby. Hi there. Wonderful having you guys here. This is Alashola. Come here. Lucky, come on, darling. Don't mind, that's just my cat. I'll be with you in a second. Wonderful having you guys here. Today, in this video, I am going to be talking about our IFA Full Initiation Tour 2025. Well, the plan would be I would communicate that to people that are coming. I mean, on one basis. So wonderful having you guys here, beautiful people. When we talk about IFA initiation, each and every time that especially when you look in the Western world now, these days, I'm talking about America, Europe, and whatnot, and I see all these IFA group, IFA children worldwide. The way IFA word is spreading around the world, it gives me great joy and a lot of pride too. Because I mean, even though the sad part is the way IFA word is spreading around the world, you will wish that same thing is the case in Africa. I mean, obviously we still have a lot of IFA children and devotees over there, but all this foreign religion that they brought to the colonial masters and whatnot has really done a lot of damage to that land. And I pray that it won't be too long before the people could actually be able to see and embrace what rightfully belongs to them. So wonderful having you guys here. In this video, I'm going to make it brief because already we've got a promo out for this for the tour, IFA Full Initiation Tour 2025 that I'm running Alashola. So I mean, I've got a lot of material there, also a lot of write up on YouTube and all our other platforms on Facebook and Instagram. And also you guys have got my contact details. Should you require more inquiries about any part of the trip, feel free to WhatsApp me. Our WhatsApp is at the bottom, at the top of this video. You can also find that on our emails and whatnot on our other platforms also. So wonderful having you guys here. I thought I would just because I mean, so for newbie, for a person, a lay person that's just embracing this path of IFA, and that's why I thought I would come here. And on our YouTube channel, if you go there, there was a video there that I did, I think about a year or 2 years ago. It's more than a year actually, on IFA. If you go there, if you want more full details about IFA divination and Itefa, even from the beginning, from when the child was born, everything is in there. You can check on that, and hopefully and whichever part of it that you don't understand or that you still want more clarity, feel free to call me. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to briefly go over what somebody that's new. Wonderful having you guys here. To this part, that will be wondering, okay, if it's a person that that's new on this path of IFA, you're thinking, okay, what is it? What am I exactly gonna benefit from this? If IFA is life, IFA is I, as a child of IFA, I'm just gonna, like I said earlier on, there's a video I did earlier on. You can go and listen to that. But for the purpose of this 2025 IFA full initiation tour, I will briefly go over my own personal experience. Prior to me becoming Ifa, before me having my own IFA, I mean, it's more than 20 years now. Prior to that, I've always been a spiritual person. But you see, when you talk about spirituality, especially when you talk about African spirituality, it's just it's like a maze. You see, where you belong there. If you're not careful, you just be, you go to this. They do reading for you here. They'll say you are this. You probably have some dreams yourself. You probably have some ideas, or maybe some stuff your parent told you. So you would you have all of this info, half-baked bread all over the place about what you are, where you are from, what you are meant to be doing, but no real concrete proof, no full explanation, or something tangible that you could sort of wonderful. How you guys? Oh, hello, my darling. I can see you there. As I say, but yeah, I love you, my baby. I'm gonna call you as Asas. Wonderful having you guys here. Today I'm talking about Oluwumi Olatunde. I can see you today, my beautiful lady. Wonderful having you guys here. I thought I would come out here, even though there's a video out there about IFA tour, full initiation tour. I thought I would come out. If you check on YouTube, there's a video I did. I'm sure it must have more than 2 years ago. Wonderful to see you, my baby. So you guys can go over there also. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to explain a little bit more about. I'll give myself as a case study, or how I was proud to me getting my own full IFA initiation from very, very young age. From when I'm say young, from like 2, 3, 4, 5, I would dream, and what I see is so my parents, in time, I would tell them stuff that, oh dad, oh don't go and do this, oh dad, don't go out today, or mom, and then they say if you go out, something is going to happen, but eventually they start to listen to me. And I didn't know how I know those things. I just know those things. There's stuff that comes to me like that, So so my parents, obviously I was born into African royal family. So there you have a lot of orishas. You have, because the king is the head of whatever the religion. When the colonial master came, they are the one that gave them land to build the mosque, to build the churches and stuff like that. So for me, when the child is born to, it was the orishas, it was my ancestors, obviously, then they said I was a ancestor the return, so for me, it was orisha from, I took to straight up, they took to me, so, but when you have all of this info here and there, all I know I'll fast forward that is, but I remember my mom, my dad, each time I get angry or somebody upset me, and I would, and then my mom would say, oh, sit down, you don't know who you are. If you know the kind of person you are, you would not fight anybody. You would not even be angry. I said, no, you do that to me. No. I was, so I was only a child, And even when I was young adult, you see, so it was like, like when you're being told all of these things. And then when we have a meeting, or the family will come together, at the king's compound, I will see all my uncles, all my aunties, my grandparents, my they'll be calling me their mom. Oh, Yummy, our Iya is here. I'm looking at myself. I don't even have a boob then. So I'm thinking to myself as a young girl that I come, all you these grown-up people, when did I get back to you? I was thinking, And I love my grandma. My man, she will call me the same. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, what, as my grandma joined them too, maybe she started to lie as well. Because I was only young, I didn't know all of this. All I knew was when they were telling off my older brothers or my cousins, like when you guys go to the countryside for maybe festive period, whatever, then we have the house full, we have left Lagos then, so we go to the our town. It's always a big, massive one. When my parents or the elder ones, they are telling off my uncles, the one that my cousins, the one that are even older than me, when it comes to me, they don't tell me off. They, it's almost as if they talk to me with, and I start to play up on that because I know they know what's going to tell me off. Because I know, and then they will tell my, older ones, younger ones, they tell all of them off. Some of them, they even slap them in their bum, But for me, when they get to me, and they always say to me, Shade, you shouldn't have done that. You should know better than that. I'm thinking to myself, I was thinking, so you see all of this growing up and the way they talk to you and whatnot. And then after that, I finished, I left Nigeria, travel, eventually settled in England. I become a young adult. Obviously, you go to places where they start to have some issues, especially with relationship. One thing, I have this dream. I am a water child. By the way, from my next show, we're going to be talking about water children, water child. This is a topic that's very close to my heart, because some of the information I'm going to be passing in that video, I wish someone come across a video like this, that someone would like a sat nav, then a lot of struggle that I went through, I probably wouldn't have, but nothing lost, there are lessons. But what I learned, I wanted to put some sort of info out there, so that if a child of you're a child of the river, you're a child of the water, and the taboos and whatnot, stuff that I didn't have no one to tell me. So it's going to be in 3 parts, because I don't like my video to be that too long. So it's going to be maybe Tuesday or Friday I'll come out. Then we're going to do the part 1. It will be 3 parts, because I want to do the best that I can, so that children of the waters, of the river, of the sea that are out there, you guys, I'm going to come, and how you can identify if you are one. We're going to do that, like 3 parts, and then I'm going to come to the one whereby with relationship and finances and stuff like that. You see, and our taboo, things that, because a lot of these children, because they're so powerful being, when they break their own taboo, the repercussion, they might even be struggling. They think it's someone that's doing something to them. They don't know it's something that they've done to themselves. So this is, for me, a lot of it I went through. But I'm not discussing that in this video. In this video, I'm talking about Ifa Tor, and me before I found I went through my full initiation, how my life was, and I'll go briefly a little bit of benefits and whatnot. You see, Ifa is like a sat nav. You see, it's like, the example is, if you are going to a place now, say for example, even if it's you have like 1,000 people to direct you there or whatnot. If you imagine stopping, imagine if you have a sat nav in your car, at least boom, 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 you get there faster. But if you don't have that sat nav, you have to stop this person. Please, for example, madam, do you know where number 53 John Street is? Oh, go straight, turn to the right, and then just drive, straight on. And then so thank you, you continue driving, or we are walking, and then you go to where you follow the direction and you get there, and then you find still didn't get it. So now you call someone else and say, oh, excuse me, sir, I'm trying to go to number 15 John Street. Can you help? And I was, oh, you've gone past it actually. You want to go back. When you go back, it's going to be your first left. And when you get your first left, then you see there's a big church there or a mosque. And then turn right. And then just go straight down. You cannot miss it. And then you went exactly the way they told you. And then you got to the same place, you still haven't found it. And then you asked another person and said, excuse me, madam, can you imagine, all this time going back and forth? If you're not careful, the night time will come and you still, you will still find where you're looking for. You see, but when you have Ifa, it's different. It's like a sat nav. At least that's my own experience. Everything from young age that, even everything my parents, because I think the way they saw it, they couldn't tell me. I think it was because I am a Yami Oshoro Managers, so, and it's from that, it was an inherited one, so, and all of what I was, a water child, all of that, so they come to not fear me, but it's like, oh, you have to know how you talk to her. Maybe they already told her before I was born. Oh, Said, my baby is here. Oh, my baby is here. My daddy is here. Oh, lovely to see you here, my love. Mwah, mwah. I was talking about myself before I see my daddy there. Daddy me Oduola. I love you, baby. Sorry about that. That's my daddy there. I just have to say hello. So as I was saying that, so it's almost as if that's my mom's, that's our last born, was my dad. So thank God, it's good when you're talking like this, and I think that's the universe has gone and then get my daddy for me there. So it's almost as if they are afraid, as I was saying earlier on. It's almost as if they were afraid to tell me off or tell me, oh, Shade, you are like this, Shade, you are like that, So for me, it wasn't as if they didn't know who I was, but they didn't tell me. Like they would tell you, oh, especially my mom, blessed memory, Shade Toba Mori or Tojeni, as in, if you know the kind of person you are, you won't be angry, you won't be killing whatever anybody does to you. Yeah, and I'm like, so as I was growing to young, person, and they're now telling me, I'm thinking to myself, who's the kind of person I am? I'll see dreams, I'll see stuff, and it happened exactly like that. I know things, I don't know how I know, but I just know. A lot of stuff like that. And I sometimes see vision, boom, boom. I'm like, ooh, you see. So all of this, and I'll see myself, there was a time, my mom, my dad, because obviously they said I was water child, so they were trying to separate me from my group, not knowing that I'm the leader there, so they took me to this Babish, with this Celestial Church, and they were, doing this to it was a lot. My parents, they thought they were doing, because they told my parents that my mates, they wanted to come and take me when by the time I'm 15 years old. Which parent want to lose their child, so they must have been so scared, So I remember we went to that group, and it was in Badagry, and we didn't come back on the night time, and then they were come back. I was crying, I was so angry with them. Oh, Abby, beautiful. I've got my babies here. Abby said, your uncle Said is here too. Said, Abby is here as well. I've got my babies in the house. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, and wonderful having you guys here. As I was saying there before, I see Olubumi clans popping in. So, and then you have all of this history, all of this stuff that I was seeing myself, and the way my family, they sort of treat me too, even though I was only young, I was an elderly person. So obviously, no matter how, I wasn't stupid. You start to add one out together, and you know that there's what is it about me? You see, But I didn't have a full picture until I actually, went for Ifa initiation. It was all half there when there. Even when I went out to do divination there and there, thank you, my baby. I will go to this pastor. Then I will just trying to, the jigsaw. I'll try to put them all together so that they can sort of make sense. Then maybe it can help me since my parents are not telling me. Even my grandma, I was so close to my grandma, she just said, "Oh, yeah me, I love her, yeah me." I'm like, yeah me, you know. So, but it was when I went through my Ifa divination, a full one, because Ifa is a kind of process that you first of all have the first hand of Ifa. The way it should be, normally in the past in the ancient time, it's usually done when the child is like 8 days old. They would bring that child, and then we call it akosejaye Ifa Omo. That is what that child is coming here to do. But because of all this modern blah blah blah, it doesn't happen like that anymore. So even though a lot of children that are born to royal family, whatever, they probably are not doing it for them. That they have, when they grow up, they probably want to do it themselves. Maybe after facing a lot of life challenges, you see. But that's not the way it was meant to be. So for me, at least I can talk for me. I thought I would use my own as a case study, so that somebody new out there, or maybe you're thinking of joining us for this tour. I don't know if you were in my shoe before, you wanted clarity about your path. Maybe you're already on this path, but I can guarantee you, until you do your own full initiation, there's no other way you're going to have clarity on who you are meant to be, what you are meant to do, your taboos and whatnot. Because it is during that process that it's almost as you have a sat nav. Not that you don't still face life challenges, not that life stop. You don't know what's around the corner yet, but at least you have a tool now to help you to navigate. All those hurdles or the obstacles. What you can do. You're not alone anymore. You see. So for me, Ifa is a win-win situation for me. Prior to that, because I have my Yami's energy, I'm going to do another video also about women and men that have extra energies that they are target for these spiritualists, but they don't know themselves. But the energy that I had then, it wasn't just my Yami energy. It was a lot of bounce, a lot of energy that was in me. I have my Yami energy. Show them, guys. I have my one from my team from the water. I have water child energy, Omomi. I have that there. I have Shango. I have Oshun. You can imagine all of that. So all of this excess energy, but I wasn't able to place them. So if you're not careful, you think, oh, it's only one. You are just meant to have. Once I am a water of Olokun, and that's all I should be. No. In one person, you can have Oshoro Monigas, inherited energy, and then you can have 2 or other 3 orishas or more. You see, but it's only through Ifa initiation. That is only the time where all of this will be broken down to you. Why this is it, the stuff that you do, why you do what you do. Even what you are meant to do while you are here. Say for example, you're in the wrong profession. Some people that are meant to be farmers, some are meant to be thank you, my darling. Some are meant to be a carpenter. And then you're gonna see them. They'll be teachers. They'll be lawyers. They'll be going to court every day, dressed in suits, and then they'll be, some of them will be going to study medicine. Whereas all of these professions, no matter how hard they work, they're not going to achieve anything. Someone that's a lawyer that's meant to be a farmer. because it's when he or she start to do that farming, if other people are not, they're not getting nothing from it, he or she will prosper, because that's what is destined. That's what is destined to come here to do. So the forces, the universe, they will all come to support him or her in that endeavor, and they will make it successful, because he or she is on a right path. The worst part you can come here to do during your time here is come here and be doing what doesn't not align with your destiny. It's a pure waste of time. You must as well not be doing anything at all. You see. But it's only through Ifa all of this will be known to you. The kind of food that are your taboos, the color that resonates with your energies. You see, if you're a kind of person that maybe you are not meant to be going out at this so time of hours, the reason beyond that, and so on and so forth. It's only through Ifa you have your own, it's like your own personal sat nav, and that will be with you for a whole lifetime. You see, I thought I would come here. The other video that I did is on YouTube. For people that are still want to, you still they want more info, you can go and check it out. And then after you've done that, if you still haven't, you don't have enough info, clarity, WhatsApp me, or you can email me. I'm more than happy to go through, stuff with you or whatnot. I can't explain enough how if I have done, the ways. There was a time in my life when my marriage broke down. Thank God I had my Ifa then. I don't know what it was I would have done. And then another challenging time was when my mother passed on. That was another time in my life that I thought that was it for me, But if I was there to say, no, come on, get up, balance, And then, it was like teaching a young child how to walk again, and slowly but steadily, I got myself, back on my feet, So a lot of instances like that. What I can guarantee is, once you have your full one, and it's genuine, it's authentic, it's not fake, you will not regret it. You will never regret that. Wonderful having you guys here. Mama, my baby. Happy. Wonderful having you. Lovely people here. So I thought I would come here today. I'm just going to, go through, I always put down a bit of notes here and there, because what I hate to see is at the end of each video, and I find out that I've not actually mentioned what I wanted to talk about. Well, because sometimes you can get caught up with other stuff, So I will always take notes down. I'm a kind of person like that. I've got a few of my babies here, So Ifa initiation is a complex but meaningful spiritual process. It's not for the faint-hearted. It's not something that. That's one thing I love about Ifa. For most people, at least for me, before they will decide, oh God, they must have been at the end of it. Life, they must have been going through it. Life, because what the universe will, especially if you are meant to be on this path, they will push you to that level. That if you see the obstacle in front of you, it will be bigger than what's this bigger mountain? Everest. You'll be wondering, how are you going to survive this? You see, you'll be looking for a way out. So you would, by the time Ifa comes to you, if it's meant for you, you will be more than ready. Because the only thing that wouldn't have happened to you up until that time would be, oh, thank God you still got your life. At least you're not dead yet. You're still here. Other than that, you would have seen her. Would you actually mabo? You see. So Ifa is like that. But through this initiation, you will discover the Odu that gave back to you. offering, orientations, processes, medicine, taboo, and and whatnot. Like I mentioned earlier on, oftentimes there's some stuff that's the area that even if your enemy discover that you're powerful, part of what they would do to you is that, look, we know if you say nothing this to him, he's not going to harm you. Even some people, if you shoot them, the bullet will not go through. But they will say, oh, what can we find out he or are taboo? Let him or her be eating it. That will surely destroy him or her. And then it will have been self-inflicted. You see. I love you, my darling. You see, it would have been self-inflicted. It wouldn't be something it will come from outside. You see, but when you have a fight in a station full one like this, you would explain, everything will lay bare in front of you. So then everything you've been doing up until that time, the one that works, the one that doesn't work, it will all make sense. You will not say, oh, that was why so and so was so and so. You see, this information will help you navigate your life better, i.e., what to focus on and how to avoid potential pitfalls that may undermine your progress. You see, for some people now, they may say, oh, you don't go out, don't marry a light-skinned woman or a light-skinned man or what. No. You would have an idea or the kind of business you are meant to be doing or profession you should engage in, the one that really suits you while you are here. And from the moment you start that, you will see how the speed you will prosper, because that's in line with your destiny. You see. Oh, I know. Don't worry, my darling. We're gonna chat in my the WhatsApp once I finish this live broadcast. The initiation ceremony lasts it lasts between 3 to 7 days. Well, I know it's not more than that. But when you guys come, you probably will spend like 7 days, sometimes, or 10 days, because there's some days you're not going to, maybe the first 1 or 2 days you're going to get stuff that you're going to need, so that's why we spend like 10 days, maximum 12 days, so that's that. But afterwards, once this is finished, it's a lifelong process of personal development, healing, and elevation. Some people, especially I've had the privilege of meeting some people, unfortunately, that they think that once they have their full civilization, they can start to do anything and they can misbehave, they can start to go and no. That is just someone that got a license. It's like when you learn to drive. When you pass your test, that doesn't mean you are not an expert. It just shows that you know all the codes, you know all the signs, blah blah blah, but you still gonna take this sign, new driver or whatever, at the back of your car. So the car coming behind you, they will know you are a new driver, and so because you're not, it doesn't mean you start to pull new stunts. No, because there's still a lot you don't know yet. So that practice still continues. But at least now you are sort of roadworthy somehow. Pardon my language. So the fire is like that also. It is not for the superficial or faint-hearted. This is because of a lot of processes that happens during the initiation itself. Sacrifices, offerings, and whatnot. Work up to the late night, into the early morning. There's a lot of process, but it's worthwhile. It will take you through a complete transformation process towards your personal growth. Like I said, you're never going to remain the same person. That I can guarantee you. You'll be a better person because of that. Your life will transform in a way that's better. You'll be a better version of yourself. There's no way you're going to remain the same old person. You see. There's a lot of healing that happens also. The share of your orisha will then be transferred to your head during that initiation also. Some people that has dreams of becoming babalawo or someone to be yanifa and actually take this up as a profession, uh, you know, you can now begin your training. But some people, they'll think, oh, from when they got that, you are expert now. You no 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 no. You see, but that's like, okay, like when you first admitted to like a university or higher learning, that's the beginning of it. But at least you've been admitted now. But you now need to, now wait and and really learn, and then you graduate. You see. But some people, they take this the wrong way. They think, oh, from when they finish that, oh, that means there's nothing bad if that's your call, your calling, to be a priest or a priestess of or whichever orishas, or if that's your calling. Because when you're on this path, I can guarantee you, I don't know what I would do without my spirit guides. I don't know what I would do without the orishas. I don't know what I would do without my yamis. You see, because before anything, boom, vision. If I started to sit down and thinking about something, or what should I do about this, boom. So I find I have a lot of support, because I'm doing something that's in line with my destiny. So I've got all this living consciousness around me that guides me and say, oh, Oba, no, don't do this. Oba, up to when if I put on these nails, I had a new one done yesterday, and the one before that, it was another color. Then as soon as they crushed it, I said that's not my color, and then so I had this one done yesterday. I have white and purple here, and then you know what they did? This purple one, they crushed this purple one and said I should just be leaving the white one. So for me, because they will let you know the one that resonates with you 100%. You see, the one that doesn't. And there was a time that it was the purple one that was fine, because it's true grade, isn't it? You evolved, isn't it? It's growth. So like you leave one class, you move to the next. You see, but there's no way for anyone that said you're a spiritualist, if you don't have that kind of support, there's no way you're gonna get it right. The sad part is a lot of people these days, they just use black magic and just pretend, do and do this one and that, without getting this message of, okay, nobody knows everything. You see. So they especially when you're on this path, they are the one that will guide you. My yamis will come and say, Oba, I'll see my water spirit mate also. They are always in white. You see, and I have my orishas around me. So I always have this support there, but they are only here to support me because I'm on my path, and you keep on that path. Whatever is you're not meant to do, you don't. I've been celebrating now for over 10 years. That's part of my own condition. That doesn't mean other spiritualists have to be. But that's my condition, and that's for the rest of my life, and I'm more than happy about that. Actually, I don't know why I've not started earlier. So as you keep that path of what you're meant to be doing, and they stay with you, and that journey will not you'll never feel alone. You see, but when people want to run before they can start to walk. They don't want to follow, but they will just want to lead. You see, and that's why some of these problems we have in the world, because then people that will go to them, they will give them wrong information about doing. Before you know it, you can imagine how many people they will come in contact with on a weekly or monthly or yearly basis. Those people will go away more confused than they were before. And and they too, they have got that family also, their life is gonna touch, and so on and so forth. So it's always good, even if you are called, if it's Oshun that call you, you are meant to be a priestess of Oshun. Do it the right way. Listen to your dad Orisha. Listen to the universe, or whoever, which path you are meant to follow. You will see you'll be more successful. You'll be at peace. you would love what you are doing, you know, because you're going to get all the support that you need, and you actually see the journey is so beautiful, you know, because you that not at every point in time you're never going to be alone. I can guarantee you that. You see. Also, another thing is, I believe I mentioned that you receive spiritual guidance and protection, the spiritual rebirth. After Ifa initiation, you're encouraged to, you know, it's like I said, you are never going to be the same. Obviously, you're going to continue to need more support, more advice, but now you find some gift that you maybe the dormant in you. It could be a gift of vision, it could be of hearing, you know, and so on and so forth. All of these gifts, you start, you know, they start coming out, you know. Along with them will be the spirit guide that will tell you how to navigate that area. So you need to be patient so that, you know, you can actually see and hear the information and direction they're giving you, so that you don't be too anxious or too, oh, now I know this, oh, I'm just going to add this, and that's that. No. You're going to mess it all up. You see, you need to be patient. That's why your area, when you have orishas, you have to be peaceful. Peaceful environment. They cannot operate where there's rowdy, you can hardly hear nothing. You see, you have to be peaceful environment where you want, you know, when the message they are trying to pass across to you, you know, you can hear it loud and clear. You see. So that's what we're going to be talking about here, my wonderful people. Like I said, there was a video that I did on Ifa, a full initiation. You know, you will never regret it. Come along, let's go. You don't achieve anything by being in our comfort zone. You know, everyone loves to be, it'd be wonderful where we, you know, just in my living room now, I see this spiritual ladder or physical one from heaven, banga, and my mom says, Shade, here's £100 million for you. Don't need to worry your life. I say, Mommy, I just love you. You know, I probably, you know, I'm just be flexing. But life is not like that. Not that you cannot make it like that. But we don't achieve nothing by being in our comfort zone. Imagine not leaving our bed all day. Okay, maybe once in a while when we want to rest, we take time off 1 or 2 days, or you don't even leave your bed. There's stuff you about your house, even your immediate environment, they need attending to. Let alone there's stuff you have to go out do outside. You want to better, you have to move out of that comfort zone. So if you want, you know, if already, especially if you're already on this path of spirituality, you need to, you know, come on this journey. Come along with me. You will never regret it. It will be a trip of a lifetime, one that will transform your life for the better. One that you wish you have, you know, undertaken a while back. You know, one that, you know, the universe, you know, be able to place you where they can meet you. You can realign, you know, align with your destiny, what you are actually here to do. You know, spending the rest of your life doing somebody else's work. You are not spending the rest of your life in total confusion on, you know, 1 minute you know what you are meant to be doing, the next you don't know. Or, you know, different relationship coming in, you know, back and forth. You just leave that to life, you know, to chance. When that one comes, it doesn't come. You don't live like life is too precious to be left to chance, to just say, oh, whatever happens. No. As long as we're still here, then there's hope for a better future. There's hope on what we can achieve. If there's no, if I can guarantee you, if there's nothing for you to get anymore, I mean, maybe if there was nothing else for me to do, I probably wouldn't be here doing this live chat. You see, there's still something here for you to achieve. And what better way, what better person to come with you on that journey than Ifa? Ifa is not a friend that will deceive you. Ifa is not a friend that's going to betray you. Ifa is not a neighbor that will let you down, or a relationship that you put everything in, and at the end of the day, they don't mess you up. Ifa is accurate. Orunmila never lies. It's going to be one best friend you're going to have for your whole lifetime. If anyone fails you, you know you always have your Ifa there. Ifa will never fail you. Will always be there for you. So come on, guys, let's go. Let's go and have fun. Let's go and get your Ifa. You'll never regret it. What else can I say? It's wonderful having you guys here. So that's all I'm going to be talking about today, my lovely people, about our Ifa Initiation Tour 2025. For more info, WhatsApp me. My WhatsApp is +44 7480 661815. Wonderful having you guys here. I'm just going to do a bit about an advert. As you guys know that I'm a spiritualist, I've got my own website. Please feel free to go there. And when you get there, if there's anything you are looking for that you cannot see there, WhatsApp me. I'll do the best that I can to resolve whatever issue that you have. Also, we have Ifa here as a tool, as a divination tool. Ifa is what our ancestors, when they were leaving us, were left with us, so that we're not confused, we're not overwhelmed with life challenges. At every point in our life, we're not lost. Whatever it is, Ifa will resolve it. If like I was saying in my other videos, that unlike other divination tools, like when we talk about tarot cards and whatnot, they will tell you the problem that you've got. You that has that problem, you already know you have a problem. But the sad part is, they're not going to tell you how you're going to resolve it. Ifa is different like that. Ifa will tell us what's gone wrong, where it's all coming from. And the beauty part of it is, Ifa will tell us what we can do to realign ourselves back with our destiny, how we can put stuff right. You see, so for me, Ifa is a win-win situation for me. Whatever issue you are going through in life, give us a call here at Alashola. It could be a general life stagnancy. You're at a crossroad, you don't even know what's next. Give us a call here at Alashola. You're going through a divorce or relationship breakup problems. We know how that can be. I went through a few in my lifetime. Give us a call here at Alashola. And the worst part is, someone that you profess to love and they love you. When that happens, you see them turn to a different person right in front of you. Tell me about it. I've been through them. Give us a call here if I will show you the way. If you have court case issue, problem with authority out there, give us a call here at Alashola. If you're going through life, lack of directions, motivation, no sense of purpose, you're just rooted in one place, give us a call here. If I will sort it out. If it's a health issue, mental health issues, issue to do with addiction or depression, you actually enter it. Ifa doesn't discriminate. You are all children of Ifa. Ifa will see you through it, and you'll be the best version of yourself. I can guarantee you that. If it's career setbacks, problem with workplace, I was in the civil service for over 15 years myself. I know a lot of politics that goes on around there. They will smile in your face like this. The next minute they're going to see the head director, pointing your shortfall and whatnot, and even worse than that. Give us a call here at Alashola. If you have spiritual attack, adversity, family relation issues, or your business, and what it used to be, give us a call here. There are way around all of these things. If I will turn stuff around for the best for you. If it's education problem also, or a trauma you've been through, it could be life, childhood trauma, it could be during her adult life that something happened and you've not been able to shake it off. There are a lot of healing. If I would tell us the way that you can go about it. It's wonderful having you guys. They're my lovely people. Each time I come to on a national like this, it's almost it's always a happy time for me. Like I said, from our next video, now we finish all the videos to do with the tours. We're gonna be doing our topics. So for our next video, we're gonna start with water child, water children. Who are these people? How would you know? What are the signs that you would know? Stuff I've got everything well covered. After watching those videos, you're never going to be confused. There will be no confusion about who was I? You would everything, all the jigsaw, you will all fall into place, because it was exactly what happened to me, what I went through, and what I'm trying to do. I'll be trying to do in those videos is to help other people that like me, that didn't know who they were, and because of that went through a lot of life challenges, some so painful that if I come across videos like that, it would help them. Thank you so much. So I want to do my own quarter of it. I want, by the time I'm old and past, when I get there where I'm going, I can say, oh, I did the best that I can. So I want to help, because this kind of people in life, oh God, if it's only if God won't help you, because it's so complex. The information are all over like this. It took me years. What I'm going to pass on in that videos, years of years. Oh my God, But what I went through, I want to help other people out there so they don't go through that. Even if you help just 1 or 2, 3 people, I'll be more than happy. I'll be so happy. You see, it's wonderful having you guys here, and I love you so much. And I'll see you in my next video. And take care of yourself now, and then I'll look forward to seeing you guys. My babies, I love you. Bye bye.